A few days ago, I made a video on how I made a skateboard in Minecraft, and I said that when we reached 700 subscribers, I would reveal how I did it. And we got there a lot faster than I thought. So I'm sorry this is taking me a while to do. I actually broke my computer and had to buy a new one and get it all set up. But now I can finally make this tutorial. And yes, I'm still going to be using mangrove staircases. Everyone in the comments kept saying, oh, you should do armor stands or carpets or something. But the reason I have to do this is because with stairs, you can tell which way they're facing. Also, I need to change my sensitivity. But stairs, if we do the F3, we can say, look, we can say facing, this says facing west, and this says facing east. So that's one of the main things for this command is we need to know which way the stairs are facing. So I'll set down my first command block, and we're going to set this to repeat, always active, execute as all entities at self, if block, and we're going to do the block under them is mangrove stairs. Fortunately, some of the stuff I'm doing now I was doing wrong, so I ended up having to fix it later. But luckily, all these commands will be in the description for you to copy. Okay, so now, there we go. Okay, so this is all it does right now. And just so you know, you do have to make another setup for every single direction, but there's only 4, so it shouldn't take long. And I made a few changes from last time, so it does look smoother now. It doesn't flop back and forth like the last one we did. It's because I also had a video where I made a flying pig, and I also said on that one if we reach 500 subscribers I would reveal it. So looking at the first command, let me start this over. Execute as all players, and then Y rotation equals 20 to negative 90. It's going to execute if they're looking from here all the way straight up, and then it checks if they're holding the right thing, named that, and then execute give nearest entity type equals pig. Now I also just need to add distance equals 1, so it doesn't just give all the pigs nearby that effect. And then this next one, execute as all players at self, and then checks for if they're holding the carrot on a stick named when pigs fly. Run effect, same thing, give pig slow falling for 45 seconds, level 1. And then same thing, I'm gonna add distance 1. And then lastly, execute as all players at self. Same thing, checks for the item. And then it affects, same thing. And then it affects the nearest pig with speed 50. And the reason it has speed 50 is so that it actually moves when it's in the air. I forgot to say you have to add 2 dots before the distance. Also, I changed them to 2 blocks instead of 1. So now, if I get on this pig, he starts to fly up. If you add crew to the end, now we will not see all those annoying particle effects. We don't see any particle effects, we just see me riding a flying pig. I hope you enjoyed this, and please subscribe to my channel if you liked this.